Okay, there are three ways to solve a proportion. This is a proportion, so the first way to solve a proportion, it is just going from side to side, from here to here. We're going to investigate what is happening. So you can divide 100 in two and you will have 50. You will have to have some kind of decimals in order to see what number you need to divide this 100 in order to get 55, but it's going to be a little bit complicated. That's why we're going to process these with the second way to solve a proportion. The second way to solve a proportion, we clearly need to find these. Okay, we need to figure out from down to up, from here to here, what is happening. Again, if I figure out what's happening on this side, I'm gonna figure out what's happening on this side. So 100, it is changing to a 60. So if I will have to divide this 100 in something in order to get 60, but again, we're going to have some decimals. That is the second way to solve a proportion. The third and the last way to solve a proportion, it is to set it up like an equation. So that's what I'm going to do. X is going to be what I want to find. And I got 60 divided in 100. This is the third option, or the third way to solve a proportion. First, we're going to solve this 60 divided in 100. If you simplify that, you're going to have, or if you divide it, you are going to see that this is equal to 0.6. So your x is going to be something like this. Now this 55 is dividing your x. The only way that we can get rid of that and isolate our variable, if it is dividing, I need to multiply everything times 55. So I'm going to multiply this times 55. Once I get that, I got 55 over 55. So I already isolate my variable, because 55 over 55, if you put it here, 55 over 55, that is equal to 1. This is 1. So I already have 1 multiplied times x. It is equal to 0.6. This is a 0 times 55. You just need to do this multiplication and you will find out that your x is equal to 33. This is a little bit more complicated. The easiest ones are just to figure out what's happening from left to right, then up and down, and the third method, it is to solve it as an equation. We learned the three methods: up and down, left to right, or right to left, and the last one that it set it up as an equation.